Today we're going to learn how we can make a pattern using some of our shape tiles. A pattern is something that repeats over and over again. Once you figure out the first part of a pattern, it's easy to recreate the pattern. So let's start with a simple pattern. We're going to start with what's called an A-B pattern. A is this triangle and B is the square. An A-B pattern just repeats this section over and over again. So this pattern is going to be triangle, square, triangle, square. You can see how every section has a triangle and then a square. Triangle, square. Since I know that the first part of the pattern repeats and it's always triangle, square, I can make this pattern go on as long as I want to. We call this an A-B pattern because A, B is the letters that represent a triangle and a square. Let's look at another pattern. Let's look at a triangle, square, hexagon pattern. This pattern would be called an A, B, C because it has three parts now. So if I were going to make an ABC pattern using a triangle and a square and a hexagon, what would come next? Triangle, square, hexagon. Triangle, square, hexagon. The triangle, square, hexagon repeats over and over again in this ABC pattern. So now that I know that it will always be in the order of triangle, square, hexagon, I can make this pattern go as long as I want it to. Let's look at a different kind of pattern. Let's look at a triangle, triangle, square pattern. Now this one's a little bit different because now you have two triangles. We call this an A-B pattern. A is the first part, B is the second part. And the A, since I have two triangles, I have A twice. So this pattern would go triangle, triangle, square. Triangle, triangle, square. Since I know that triangle, triangle, square is the sequence, I can continue this pattern as long as I want to. Now let's look at a new way to make a pattern. What if I had triangle, square, triangle, hexagon? Triangle, square, triangle. What comes next? If I'm not sure what would come next in the pattern, I can go back to my pattern at the beginning and I can look and see. So let's go back to the beginning, okay? Triangle, square, triangle, hexagon. Triangle, square, triangle. What comes after the triangle? Let's go back. Here's the triangle. And after that comes the hexagon. If you're not sure what comes next, go back and look at the beginning of your pattern, say it to yourself out loud, and figure out what will come next. Today in your Seesaw journal, you're going to work with a variety of different patterns. You have a part of a pattern that is started for you, and you are going to use the shapes to extend the pattern, and then you're going to submit it to your Seesaw journal.